Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is SarahSahara and today I'm gonna play a game which has a place deep in my heart. The game is Syberia 1. It's a point-and-click adventure game for those of you who don't know it yet. It originally came out in 2022 and it's one of my absolute favorite games of all times. I played this game as a child. It was actually one of the first PC games that I really played, like from the beginning to the end, and yeah, I just loved it. And hearing the music, the soundtrack of the game is already like making my heart beat a little faster. Yeah, so I thought while I'm waiting for new games to come out, new games that I really want to play, why not go back and embrace the nostalgia a little bit and play some older games that I really liked, really enjoyed, haven't played in a long time, and why not share it with you? So, and yeah, that's why you're getting the Syberia 1 Let's Play from me today. Like I said, the game is 20 years old. It's you can tell, you can see the graphics are 20 years old as well, but everything else about this game is just it's still great. The story, the characters, the music, the puzzles, it's just yeah, I don't know, that's why I keep coming back to the game. Actually, I think in those 20 years I played it like 4 or 5 times in total, so yeah, there's a reason for it. It's just that there's, I don't know, no other game that gives me that kind of feeling like the Syberia games. So yeah, I already have a let's play of the latest game of the Syberia series on my channel. It's the Syberia 4, before the time... oh god, I forgot the title. It's something with before. I'm gonna link it like somewhere up there or up there, I don't even know, like so you can click it if you haven't watched it yet, or maybe you're gonna watch this one first and then you go back to the you can go back to the part 4. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to playing this game once again after so many years, and yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Oh, the sensitivity is a little crazy. Valadilene, French Alps. Well, and there we are. We arrived in Valadilene, and it's the beginning of Kate's journey. Welcome to Valadilene, the world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valadilene, a small, charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Voralberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valadilene's reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that make up automatons. Its creative wonders once defied belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People would come from across Europe for a chance to for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. Unequaled savoir-faire. At the heart of a mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via a set of cogs. Attached to the spindles are cams that are shaped in the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods which control the gestures of the toy at their tips. Automaton construction takes place in 3 stages: modeling, mechanics, and casing. The process requires the participation of 20 different specialized trades. In its heyday, the Vorarlberg factory employed over 100 craftsmen, mechanics, watchmakers, sculptors, tailors, and dressmakers working in separate workshops. Vorarlberg automatons all have two distinguishing features in common: their high precision mechanism and the characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precious resources, such as ebony imported from Madagascar. Despite competition from Asia, the Vorarlbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots and chose to continue their exploration of the mysteries of perpetual mechanical motion. Unequaled savoir-faire, was that the name of the paper? The Vorarlbergs have come a long way from their simple jointed puppets of yesteryear. Today, their creations are so lifelike, one has the impression that they can think for themselves. The first signs of puppet manufacture in Valadilene go back to the 13th century. While there was maybe no definite puppet industry at the time, Hermann Vorarlberg's renown was recognized even in the court of the emperor. That's 13, right? The artisan H. Vorarlberg and a servant presenting his puppets to the emperor. It was not until the 17th century that Charles Vorarlberg founded the Vorarlberg Mechanical Toy and Puppet Factory, and industrial activity in the valley really took off. The reputation of Valadilene and its famous toys then just kept growing and growing. Picture of Charles Vorarlberg with one of his creations. A large part of production was devoted to producing theatrical puppets at the time. The turn of the 20th century was Valadilene's golden age, as expressed in the factory's impressive architecture and the main houses of the town. The Vorarlberg reputation crossed the oceans, dispatching its fine precision mechanisms across the globe to delighted buyers who began to believe that Vorarlberg automatons had a life of their own. Picture of Rudolf Vorarlberg managed the business during the glory years of the Vorarlberg factory. Since the end of the Second World War, the destiny of the factory has been in the hands of Rudolf's daughter, Anna Vorarlberg, the last and sole descendant of the prestigious line of craftsmen. This inspiring figure negotiated the business through the end of the war. She breathed new life into production by creating works of art to appeal to experts and enthusiasts alike. Vorarlberg automatons became rare collector's items with highly innovative mechanisms of unequaled ingeniousness even to this day. Well, that's actually nice to get some background information on the Vorarlberg family. These are the details that I'm basically, that I forgot.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Hello? Knock knock.
I need a key.
Here it is. Where is my inventory? Okay. Ah, here's. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so I select and then I click OK.
Okay, okay, I'm coming.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Hello there.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you. Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear? What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilene, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Voralberg is dead?
It's gonna become a small problem.
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilene before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Voralberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
Thank you. So
I don't
what's in
need that for the time being.
Okay. Then we'll leave it here. Let's check out the letter. From Edward Marson. Marson and Lomond Associated Law Practice. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Voralberg Manufacturing with view to a takeover in the days to come, and we have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Voralberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has the monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Voralberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I am under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in you. Edward Marson. We will see about that.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Voralberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Do I have a phone? Oh, I have a phone. Old school phone. Office. Mom, Olivia, Dad. Let's call the office.
Martin and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valadilene, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Voralberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Did I get like a... Okay, like a little... these are my... I think the... options for the dialogues. Advertising brochure, the fax, okay, and now... I didn't pay attention. What is this? I think we're supposed to send a fax. Ah. Okay. But there was another door. I wanted to check that real quick. Here.
No need to go down there.
Okay, well let's go down then and send a fax. Because we're in 22. We're still sending faxes. Faxes.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
My
A
mission.
fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. From Edward Marson again. Dear Maître Alfoltaire, as you are no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Voralberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling the sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason that I am sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Marson.
Thank you.
At your service.
Okay, how do I get it to the guy now?
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived, or if a customer came through the door. We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm sorry.
Of course.
It's okay, no biggie. The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans? Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Voralberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Or did he?
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Voralberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Voralberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, no, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilene.
Be careful what you say. Voralberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Did you know Anna Voralberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
I'm gonna go look around Valadilene. See you later.
As you like, miss.
Okay. So now we need to find the notary of Anna Voralberg. By the way, I applied a patch for the resolution of the game, so it's like actually in 16:9 and not like square format. That's why you maybe see like some of these little frames around some objects. I noticed some of them like, but I don't think it's a problem. It just makes the whole game look a little better than the original one. Okay, so we picked up a bunch of these cog wheels. What do we do with them now? Can I put them here? No. Okay, maybe we'll need them later. Yeah, and I said I played this game 4 or 5 times. The last time, it's been quite a while. So obviously, I remember the story. I know what's happening and what the game is about, but I definitely don't remember the puzzles or anything. So yeah, and it's one of those games where you have to, you know, move your mouse cursor like on every square centimeter of the screen to find all the hotspots. So bear with me. What is this here? Let's take a look at the door.
No need to go down there.
Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna go here first. The music, I love the music so much. It's such a great soundtrack.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Yeah. Okay, she already said that something's missing. I guess we're gonna come back to this later. We're gonna explore the town a little more.
No need to go down there.
Okay. Where do you want to go then, Kate? Tell me. Ah, there's someone.
No need to go down there. Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Voralberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
I think I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. No sound. Okay. Yeah, so that's closed.
No need to go down there.
Well, then let's keep going.
No need to go down there.
Newspaper? The Valadilene Gazette, Wednesday, April 17th, 22. Mourning the loss of the Queen of our hearts. Let us pay homage today to Anna Vorarlberg, who died peacefully yesterday at the age of 86. The great lady devoted her life to her business and our community. This formidable woman had an extraordinary energy, a force that allowed our automaton technology to develop and to make our valley continually proud. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness, which has marked all of Valadilene's inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today would be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Voralberg. Her funeral will take place this morning at 10 a.m. in the parish church, officiated by the town's own priest. Editorial. Anna Vorarlberg's death marks the end of an era in Valadilene. Madame Vorarlberg was an outstanding woman who presided over Vorarlberg manufacturing for more than 50 years. Her death seems to bring further loss in its wake, sounding the death knell of her automaton factory, the economic heart of our town. It is impossible to view her passing without concern for the future of our valley. In the last decade, computers, video games, and electronic robots have become predominant in our consumer society, rendering traditional clockwork mechanisms obsolete. The age of the wind-up toy is over. Such technology cannot compete in the modern economic climate and has fallen by the wayside. It would have been definitely consigned to oblivion if Vorarlberg manufacturing had not upheld its renowned savoir-faire, helping Valadilene to remain economically active. However, today the industry has lost its spiritual force and the future looks bleak. Maybe the time has come to celebrate the prospective American takeover of the factory, but what will be the cost to the soul of Valadilene? Ecology. The protest group Mountain Peace demonstrated yesterday near the site of the new S-Beat Dam. They claim the construction of the dam has damaged the blue warbler's natural habitat. Intervention on the part of the forest ranger was necessary to disperse the demonstrators. Stiff joints, chronic hangovers, need a spring in your step? Look no further. Dr. Schweitzer's miracle elixir. One remedy for 1,000 wolves. Of course. Okay, a little more background story. So Anna Vorarlberg, she's the owner of the manufacturer, and we were supposed to seal the deal with her. But now we can't because she's dead.
This thing's jammed.
Aha, so you want me to give you something first? Fax 2?
I should talk to the notary first.
Where is he? This is not the notary. I guess here. Let's see.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Why so creepy?
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
Let me introduce
I am the
myself.
legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker. Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Voralberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed.
Whoa there.
We'd obtained Anna Voralberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Maître Alfotaire. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Voralberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Voralberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Valadilene and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Voralberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Voralberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Dear Maître Alfotaire, it seems that today life is... Oh, we already read that. So when I die of our factory, I have never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I have remained very close in thought. Throughout the years, I have been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of Vorarlberg creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word. Let us return to the matter in hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I am aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leave you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I would be grateful, dear Maître Alfotaire, if you could inform the American law firm with whom I have been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old, so tired. With all my respect and final greetings, Anna Vorarlberg.
Anna Voralberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Voralberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
I feel like everyone's old and tired in this town. In Valadilene. What's here?
No need to go down there.
What an office, though. I love the architecture and the art style of the game. It's like that combination of steampunk and Art Deco, I think you would call it. It's just so unique, and I don't know, special. I really like it. Okay, he said something about the key. Oh wait, yeah, he said it here, right? Okay, there's a bunch of stuff here which I don't need yet, I think. I think this is the key that we need for opening the gate to the factory. Right? I think so. Let's do that.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up some more lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected.
There he
I've
said.
got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Yeah, that was Dan, our boyfriend, back in, I don't know, Manhattan or something. Somewhere, USA. I'm a little biased towards him. You will see why. This goes here. This and now this. Okay, now let's take a look at the factory. Yeah, because we want to find out more in the archives. So we have 4 ways to go. This looks like a mansion.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Okay, well, maybe in the back. That looks like it's our way in.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Yeah, because there's the open window here. So let's do this. Oh, I'm missing the key again.
I need a key.
Oh, okay. I don't have a key. And that's a big maze. Shall we take a look? Oh, hello.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadilene. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Maybe we can help. It's like a glimpse to the future where everything is getting automated. There's nothing here, it's just a nice view. Okay. Oh. Very good. I'll take care of that.
No point. It's locked.
Okay. Well, I got what I need, so who cares? Also, should I maybe save the game every now and then, since it's like an older game? I'm not sure. Save the game. Just to be safe. I don't wanna, lose all my progress accidentally because, I don't know, the game crashes or something. And I don't think there is autosave feature.
I need a key.
Yeah, I have a key. Oh my god, that doesn't look safe at all. But Kate is a badass and fearless, so she's doing it anyways. Okay, so we're on the attic of the Voralberg mansion. Let's take a look around. Oh. There's nothing here? Oh, there is something here.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me. What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you? You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo.
Okay.
Please.
So he doesn't
You
want
must
to talk
find
to
me
us
a
yet.
bit rude, turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to get involved. But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind. Never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now.
Or maybe he wants to
You're a
talk.
sweet kid, Momo. But I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No. Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy. There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First draw mammoth for Momo.
Okay, I
Momo?
get it.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
We draw a mammoth from Momo, and Momo tells us where Hans is. So we found a little corner here with a mammoth carving from Hans. It's a little bit cheating, but okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a look around for a bit. Or should I talk to him first? I'm gonna talk to him first. Oh no, wait. I'm gonna give him the drawing.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
Yeah, I will do in a moment. But first I'll take a look around here. Because there are some more things. Oh, ink. Anna. Okay, is it a... It's like a diary. Okay, May 14th, 1930. Yesterday, something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I have decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. May 15th, 1930. Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric men could have painted them, because there are depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them, and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Or why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. May 16th, 1930. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. May 17th, 1930. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his also pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace, wrapped up in all my memories. May 18th, 1930. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. May 19th, 1930. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. May 20th, 1930. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name. Do you realize? This is the happiest day of my life. I want to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you, oh thank you, God. May 22nd, 1930. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even father smiled at me today when he said good morning. May 25th, 1930. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm totally absorbed in Hans' recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. May 29th, 1930. It is very curious. Whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that father will agree. June 2nd, 1930. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life can return to how it once was. June 20th, 1930. Hans has been out his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open, as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. June 22nd, 1930. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that he frightened me. September 15th, 1930. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life I am dreading it. I am afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. October 20th, 1930. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. October 28th, 1930. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he will do, all day long. I feel it annoys father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. November 16th, 1930. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. But father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. December 25th, 1930. Snow is falling. It is so beautiful. January 10th, 1931. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier, like he was before? February 9th, 1931. It is Hans' birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained one more. February 24th, 1931. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I am too scared to ask father what is happening. March 15th, 1931. I have been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans' attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? April 4th, 1931. I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted, physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and father muttered the word retard under his breath. How could he say such a thing? April 13th, 1931. It is Easter, and we're on school holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in his state forever. In this state forever. April 14th, 1931. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans' fault. Mine maybe, but not Hans. I don't know how to make father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. May 14th, 1931. 1 year. 1 year has gone by, and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no signs of improvement, neither in terms of Hans' mental health or father's attitude toward him. May 30th, 1931. Extraordinary. Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for new tests. He says that only in the French capital will he find truly competent doctors. We must make Hans ready for the great expedition. June 6, 1931. No news from father and Hans, but I remain hopeful. I am sure they will take good care of my little brother. July 15th, 1931. They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. August 28th, 1931. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put color in Hans's cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. November 16th, 1931. Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away in his office at the factory. Christmas. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I like neither, God be praised. January 12th, 1932. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, father said nothing. I fail to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. January 13th, 1932. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. February 17th, 1932. For a month now, every morning Hans has gone to work with father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. April 14th, 1932. I could cry. Hans has made me a present. A small robot mammoth with a trunk that rises and falls. When father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. May 20th, 1932. Both Gertrude and father now have their own robot mammoths. Theirs are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not such a retard after all. October 15th, 1932. Hans's mammoths now walk, raise their trunks and wave their tails. It's incredible. December 22nd, 1932. I met the head of the factory workshop, Mr. Gribbs, this morning. He says that for a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It is a shame he only makes elephants. February 11th, 1933. Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday, or should I say Hans was locked in one of father's long monologues. As it is inconceivable that Hans should go to school like other children, father wants to take him on as a worker at the factory. However, Hans will have to stop making his own little devices. Hans's silence, his half-gaping mouth, sorry. Again, Hans's silence, his half-gaping mouth and staring eyes finally sent father off in a rage. That's a long diary. February 12th, 1933. I tried to broach the subject with Hans. I suggested he should obey father. Learning a craft at the factory is his one chance to do something constructive with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did look like he wasn't listening to me, but I know he'll think about what I said. February 20th, 1933. It's not that Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication, except with me, but he is still very economical with words. May 15th, 1933. Incredible. Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works. Instead, he has completely redesigned it. Father and Monsieur Gribbs are taking a serious look at his plans. July 10th, 1933. Father has wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to university because he says my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It's true, I do love studying, but I couldn't bear to be away from Hans. September 2nd, 1933. What a ghastly summer. I have been permanently torn between my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my own little mammoth broken. October 9th, 1933. Hans had another fit of hysterics at dinner again. Father announced that Hans's new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they have removed the automaton parrots that shout orders as they were deemed superfluous. Hans was livid. He hurled his soup dish to the ground and stormed off to his bedroom. What will happen between the both of them when I'm not here? October 17th, 1933. Despite my scruples, I'm finally leaving. Hans has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leaped from his mouth. How he laughed and his excitement. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina to replace the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched that I started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. September 10th, 1937? It is strange to pick up this diary once more. At first, my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and, instead, succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I am alone in my attic once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her a terrible pain. September 13th, 1937. All in all, these last 3 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common, the factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. September 17th, 1937. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them. October 9th, 1937. I went to go and see father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It is strange how much it has changed. I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots and designs, exactly as I imagined it, in fact. October 15th, 1937. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Voralberg, people would ask me if I had any relation to the Valadilene factory. Now I know the effect that Hans's genius has had on the factory's renown. November 2nd, 1937. To make myself useful, I started helping father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. December 8th, 1937. Hans never ceases to surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behavior is so very different. In his workshop, he is serious, concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eye on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infant. At home, he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. Christmas. The most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling, like children beneath father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. January 5th, 1938. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed. Hans wants to leave. Leave Valadilene, the house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. That's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word, his head bowed. January 7th, 1938. I thought that he wanted to leave because of father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoth. He wants to go trekking mammoths. I thought he had gotten over this obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. It isn't worth it. He will not listen to reason. January 10th, 1938. I was so selfish the other evening. I returned to talk to Hans and ask him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. January 19th, 1938. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to father. I fear the worst. January 24th, 1938. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except from Gertrude, who feeds him. February 1st, 1938. Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. February 6, 1938. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything, he just fiddles with bits and pieces, she replies every day with a sigh. I have tried desperately to reason with father, but I know I am just wasting my breath. February 9th, 1938. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday. How long did he lock him up there? That's kind of abusive. February 20th, 1938. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quivered with emotion as I turned the key. The message it gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. February 21st, 1938. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us and us alone in total secret. February 27th, 1938. My days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans's messages. He has now resolved to run away. He is preparing his escape, like if it was a game. March 6th, 1938. Gertrude has returned, and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look, as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. March 7th, 1938. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans has gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. March 11th, 1938. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away, night and day, at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. March 12th, 1938. This morning I caught Father in the drawing room, installing a coffin on a trestle. The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My questions meet only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. March 13th, 1938. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin, surrounded by huge candles, has become a veritable funeral chamber. March 14th, 1938. This is ghastly. I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning the priest came to pray before the coffin, and I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? Okay, last 2 pages. March 16th, 1938. In the madness occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contacted his old friend, Dr. Schmoll. Dr. Schmoll, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. March 17th, 1938. Hans's funeral will be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. This sordid masquerade makes me feel ill, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him. That much is certain. March 23rd, 1938. I have to get away, far, far away. April 23rd, 1938. No, I will not leave. I have thought long and hard. My life is here, next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans's robots. And how shall I know when he was sent? And how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. Okay, that was a very long diary, but it also gave us a lot of background information on the childhood of Hans, what happened to him, how he disappeared, and how Anna ended up taking care of the factory. Okay, I think we're done up here. So now we're going to follow little Momo Because he wants to show us his secret. And he went somewhere here, so let's see. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. So, how do you like the game so far? Let me know in the comments. I was very curious if you played the game yourself in the past. Like, do you know the game? Do you know the Syberia series already? And if so, let me know, like, how do you feel about the game? Is it like similar to my feelings, you know, all the nostalgia and the good memories of playing it as a child and all that stuff? Or maybe you have different feelings. So, I'm very curious. Write something in the comments. Oh, and while you're down there, please like the video. And subscribe to my channel, because I'm definitely gonna play the Syberia Part 2 and Part 3 as well. And lots of upcoming point and click adventures, because yeah, I just love this genre. I know it's kind of outdated, but I also feel like it's getting revived a little in the upcoming, I don't know, years maybe. I'm hoping for it at least. So anything here? No. But we're discovering a new location here.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes.
That's okay. I don't think we wanted to take the boat anywhere. Oh, there he is. So we arrived.
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Because of you, Momo, I look more like an explorer than a lawyer now. If Dan could see me, I don't think he'd like what he saw.
Momo don't know Dan.
Who cares about Dan?
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Wait, which one did I just click? Hans? Hans, help?
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say Hans go away, but Hans come back maybe.
You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Voralberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like hands. Anna on journey.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Okay, so now we are looking for a cave. And... okay, that's the cave. But there were stairs here. Well, let's take a look here first, and then I'm gonna go to the cave. Ah, okay. I think that's a dam. So, we probably have to redirect the water. Because the...
Must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
because the cave is flooded.
I can't go that way.
Oh, okay. That's why. Well, help me, Momo. I could use a hand.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for hands, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
How can I?
Momo
Okay.
not liar.
Let's pause. Help.
Can you help me, please?
Yeah.
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo strong.
Oh, he's doing it alone. Even. Oh.
Oops.
Whoopsie. Well, I have an idea how to fix that. No. Can we pick it up? Yeah, I think here with this thing, maybe?
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
Like this?
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet. Ugh, that oar is all dirty and
She's
wet.
not gonna touch it, really? So we're gonna make Momo get it. He can make his hands dirty.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me?
Momo say yes.
Okay. Now this should work. And then we can get to the cave. But first, I'm going to Syberia.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
I need a hand opening the dam.
Momo say yes. Momo strong.
Problem solved.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Okay. Now, let's go to the cave. I mean, into the cave. Oh, that's kind of dark. There it is. Okay, can't look at it. But I got the toy, so what now? She's not gonna look at the wall painting? Yeah, I think we leave. What do I do with the toy now? Do I give it to Momo? Does he want it?
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
Hello,
I didn't
Olivia.
recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
No. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Josh, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Sarah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250, 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
There are more important things, Olivia, than shopping. I'm on a mission here. On an adventure. Sorry. Yeah, The walking in these type of games can be a little bit weird at times. But it's fine. It works. Okay, so what do we do with the mammoth now? I'm a little lost. What's my to-do? Do I have a to-do list? No. And where did Momo go? Maybe I should call it off.
You have reached Mawson and Lawman Associates. We're sorry, but all our lines are busy. Please call back later.
Oh no! I remember. I'm still looking for the archives. Okay. For more information on Voralberg's location. Yeah, so I guess we just checked out the mansion, the house of the Voralbergs. Now we're gonna check out the factory. So we went here, let's go here. Ah, the train station. Okay, I think I'm not supposed to go here yet. I'm gonna go there later. I think we are supposed to go into the factory for now. The factory building. So let's do that. If I find it. I don't think that's it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Okay, it's all turned off, nothing's happening. But it looks like we can make something.
Doesn't look like that works.
We're missing a key here as well. I hear water outside. Okay, now things are running. And now we can pull this lever. And I think we activated something. Even though that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to take a look at the archives. nothing here. I think there was, yeah, here's something on the left. Stairs. Oh, I'm gonna go upstairs last, I think. Let's check out here first. Oh, another phone call.
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valadilene. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
You said it, not me.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank! Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Kate! We don't have time for you, Mom. Later. Okay, more machines, more, I don't know. Oh! Okay, that was a little premature. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that again in a moment, but properly. There's a door here. Let's take a look. Why, hello there. My old friend.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir. Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Voralberg's office above the machine floor.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Voralberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Does the name Hans Voralberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I am sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Voralberg.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so. Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Voralberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Voralberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are model XZ2003. My feet are model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
You're welcome, Oscar, sir. Okay.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Okay, let's go and produce some legs and no leg, just feet. Okay, no legs, no hands, just feet. And for that, I will go upstairs. Anything here? No. So this is the office, I believe. There was something.
This thing's jammed.
So we got a cylinder, and I assume we can place another cylinder in there and play it. Okay. What do we have? Valadilene, March 6, 22. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valadilene. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week, if only you could see it. But you will see it, that much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I am going to find it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall... And she never finished. Okay, from Perotin Blanchard Solicitors, Association of Bailiffs. To Madame Voralberg, blah blah. Object recovery of outstanding payments. Madame, you will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from the company La Colombe. The total debt for which you are responsible currently stands at 47,782 francs and 46 whatever is the currency. Cents. I strongly advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds. Yours faithfully, Blanchard, Bailiff. And that's from Fontaine and Carpentry. Madame, despite numerous follow-up letters on our part, we notice that you still owe the sum of 80,210 francs. Corresponding to invoices dated January, February, and March 1998, including increments for late payment. We are asking you to resolve the situation by return of post. In case of non-payment, we will be obliged to suspend all supplies and refer the matter to the relevant legal authorities. We trust we shall hear from you soon. Yours faithfully, Monsieur Martineau, Head of Accountancy. From the Passery Bank. January 4th, 2002. Dear Anna, I find myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful, given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. You yourself admit that for some time Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability and, due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I am sorry to say that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investor's proposal. Such a takeover comes at a fortuitous moment, as it is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts. It will also enable Vorarlberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline production, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be able to keep the Vorarlberg name alive, one that in its day was a guarantee of quality and savoir-faire. Please believe me, Anna, when I say that I offer this advice not just as a banker, but also as an old friend who desires nothing but good for you. I know that such a decision cannot be taken easily. You can truly hold your head up high, my dear Anna, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. My deepest apologies for bearing such unpleasant news, and I remain at your entire disposal should you need me. Yours in dear friendship, Gustave Passeri.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Voralberg.
And it looks like she wanted to just fuck off and spend time with Hans. Okay, that's like a blueprint for a locomotive. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. I think we can go upstairs again. Even further. Okay, so I think up there's like a panel, and we can use that card here, maybe.
Doesn't look like that works.
Where's that card?
Doesn't look like that works.
Three. Does that mean only 3 is working? But we can... Oh, can we go even higher? No. Okay, I turned on 3 now. Let's take a look. What that changed? Come on, faster. I'm double clicking one. It's not running. Maybe because she can't run downstairs. Okay, maybe this is 3 in the back here. No, we need something to come out here. Maybe Oscar can tell me how to fix it.
Hi, it's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Voralberg's office above the machine floor.
As bizarre as it may seem, I have the impression you are the only person who can help me.
I very much doubt it, Kate Walker.
Why do you say that?
What good am I without appendices, I ask you?
Oscar, I'm experiencing some problems with the general console. It looks like I need more than your card to operate it.
To my knowledge, the console is in perfect working order.
Okay, I guess I must have forgotten something.
Most certainly, yes. I am counting on you, Kate Walker.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Okay. I think there was outside, there was an area that I didn't explore yet. It was in between the train station and the factory. So maybe there's something there that I need to, I don't know, activate. Let's take a look. Yeah, like I said, I played this game several times, but I don't remember the puzzles in detail. Yeah, we turned this wheel on here. And now, I don't know. Yeah, so what is this? Looks like an oven. Oh, maybe here. Ah. Okay, that helps. I think. Anything here? No. Okay. Okay, now I think we can produce some legs or feet. Oh, let's see. So if I am correct, then that should have arrived here on that. Yeah, here. So now we can use this thing.
It's really heavy. I've got to get some help.
It's okay, Kate. Don't worry. You don't have to carry it. Yeah. And now we're doing it properly. I don't really know what that is, but I assume it's some kind of material. Maybe it's fuel? Or maybe metal? Okay, thank you, Mr. Forklift, sir. And now I think we're going upstairs again to that panel. And we're going to start the manufacturing process, right? And now? But I don't know the right wood. Okay, so I have some feet. But how do I know the right wood? Oh, this is how I can look at things. Okay. Let's go down here. Let's just take a look at the legs, at the feet. Let's just give them to Oscar, and he's gonna tell me if it's okay. Forget. I know when I double click on the stairs, she's just not running for some reason. Okay, now it should be here. Here. Yeah. Knock knock. Oh, I have your legs. Your legs, Mr. Oscar, sir.
Here are your feet, Oscar.
Feet?
I hope I haven't made a
Not
mistake.
legs.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Okay, I don't get. How do I know the right wood. Where do I get the information from? I don't remember. Maybe in the office. Maybe I missed something. Some kind of, I don't know, manual on the production of Oscar. Oh yeah, maybe on the blueprint actually. Maybe there was some information. No, actually no.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Voralberg.
And this one I read.
This thing's jammed.
So, what am I missing? Where's the ladder here and I can't use it? Okay, I'm just making the wrong ones again. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Was it written on that stupid card? Did I miss my chance? Music cylinder. Ink bottle. I'm missing something and I don't know what. Says the person who played the game 5 times. I just need the information for the right type of wood. I don't know, otherwise I'm just gonna make one each and one of them will be fine, I guess. But I thought there was like some kind of pamphlet or a book or something with the necessary information, and I'm just wondering why I can't find that now. Where is it?
Doesn't look like that works.
They look exactly the same. Okay, right, I have an idea. Maybe it was in that... Maybe it was in here. No, I wanna read it. Aha! Yeah, there's the wood here. Ebony imported from Madagascar. I think it's this one. Oh shit, now I have to pick it up first. Damn it. I thought this light wood, this bright light colored wood was the one that I used first, and he said no, incorrect. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Okay. So... Ah, no. Damn it. That's not where I'm going. I'm going upstairs again. I just turned off my brain for a moment. On standby to just rest it a little, and that's when the mistakes happen. Okay, now we make the ones that are like... Yeah, we selected the right wood. Now we just make these legs. It already looks different. Looks like it's the right combination. Go and pick them up. Yeah, if I hadn't picked up that pamphlet or the brochure in the beginning, then I wouldn't have had that information. I guess you could just go with trial and error, but that would take some time and it would be quite annoying. Because you have to run there and pick them up every single time. I think when I played the game for the first time I struggled at this puzzle for a very long time. Okay, Mr. Oscar, I have your feet. Not legs, feet. Let's see.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
Thumbs up.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
He's walking like he has a stick somewhere in the wrong place. Okay, so we fixed him. And now, pretty sure he's going to the locomotive. And we want to go with him. I mean, not yet, but Kate will definitely want to. She's gonna find her love for trains soon enough. Yeah, the walking is just taking a little long, but I think in the part 2 they changed that already, when you can, with a double click, you will instantly change the location. So that's nice. There is.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so. Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer. Especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker, but I have already logged your name. I cannot modify this data, and my functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope your functions permit you to learn the difference between being familiar and quite simply nice. I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's buy a ticket. Also, there's someone whistling here, I think. Hello? Who's there? Oh, I can't talk to him. Okay, there's nothing here. There are all these finders locations. But that's okay, just, you know, it gives a little perspective on the current location. And it really helps showing the whole picture of the, I don't know, the creativity behind the game. Because the locations are like amazing. Some of them are so great, I have them stuck in my head. And I'm gonna mention it
But
later on.
it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate.
Okay.
It would be so much nicer, especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope don't
Oh,
think...
I can skip.
also-
Okay.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker. What
sh-
can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to... travel, then.
Train ticket for the mechanical railway departing from Valadilene. This ticket is valid for 1 person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Okay. Maître Alphates practice Valadilene notary. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance. The Voralberg heritage. Description of the object. 1 mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories and driver. The present document, stamped by the recognized permitting authority, entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Okay, I have a ticket now. Ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
What now? He wanted this thing? Okay, but I think we need to stamp it first.
Here. This is the authorization for the release of the train.
It has not been signed, Kate Walker.
Oscar, you're going too far. You just gave me this.
Does the train belong to you, Kate Walker?
No.
So there. This train cannot leave Valadilene without the agreement of its owner.
I don't think Madame Voralberg is in a position to sign anything right now.
In that case, the stamp of her legal representative is perfectly sufficient. Please hurry up, Kate Walker. This train will soon depart, and I must ensure it is not delayed.
Okay, so we go back to the notary office and we get the stamp. Yeah, and Oscar being overly correct about all these things is gonna become a regular thing, I think. We need to stick to the rules. Okay, and then I think we did everything. I mean, once we got the stamp on the document, I think we can actually jump on the train and leave. Even though there's still our luggage in the hotel. Now let's take a look at this. So this is probably where the ink goes. And approuvé or approve. Okay, perfect. That's it. We can start our journey. The long journey of Kate and Oscar. The wrong way. Here, this is where we're going. So, anything else? Or are we good now?
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
No complaints? What about the ticket?
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Voralberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
So here, important objects we have to put here, and I think we already have one of them.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
And I think this is where we put the mammoth. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't have anything for this. Also here, I think that Leia goes.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Oh, my luggage is already here.
No point weighing myself down.
It actually looks kind of cozy. Okay. Nothing here. Okay, we're missing... Okay, we need to get that thing from the office. But it was stuck. How do I get it off? Hmm.
This thing's jammed.
Okay. Maybe I should talk to Oscar again. Maybe he has more information. Because right now I can't get that thing out. I need something. I need something to get it out. Wrong way. Okay, yeah, the walking back and... Okay, I did not miss the walking back and forth. Especially when you're kind of lost and you don't know what to do. And you want to just check again on like certain areas. It's just taking time to go from A to B. Okay. So, yeah, let's just talk to Oscar again.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage problems outside the mandate of my own functioning.
I can't wait to meet Hans Voralberg. What about you?
I would find the experience inordinately gratifying.
And I won't forget to congratulate him on the success of his incredible automaton.
Why, thank you, Kate Walker.
That's not gonna help.
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
Poor Madame Voralberg. I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was designed for only one passenger, Kate Walker.
So, it's like I've taken her seat. Are you the only automaton on the train, Oscar?
I have been designed to attend to all tasks relating to the smooth functioning of the train and the comfort of its passengers.
Okay, Oscar. I don't doubt your talents for a second. Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar, but I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
I think that the this thing goes here. No, I still need the thing for here, and I don't know how to get it. But what we can do is charge the train here on the other side. Oh, actually we can't. I think we need a key for that. Or do we? Oh, we haven't been here in the back, I think. Maybe there's something. Anything? Of course not.
No need to go down there.
I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna go back to the hotel. Maybe we find Momo there. Also, we haven't been back here. Maybe we should go there. I think that's where the church is. Yep. Okay, well that's our goal then. I guess I think we need one more of these wheels to play in that player. And it's gonna unlock it. If I remember correctly.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Voralberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
Yeah, I think they mentioned before that there is a grave. Hans Vorarlberg's grave on the cemetery here, so I guess we could take a look at that.
No point. It's locked. Can't go that way.
Okay. Let's go that way then. There's nothing here. Hello? Okay. Well, let me go around the other side then. It's sometimes just a little confusing because it looks like there should be something and then there is nothing. But it's okay.
Doesn't look like that works.
Oh, we have all these. Okay, so on top of the, what is it, a clock tower?
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Yeah, it looks like a card or something. Okay, so we know what we need to look for. Mm-hmm. E. be here.
This thing's jammed. I can't open it.
Oh, good thing I have a key.
This thing's jammed.
Okay, we found what we were looking for. Oh, okay. Maybe we have to pick the right one. To my successor, the Valadilene parish priest. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are the result of much soul-searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Voralberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then, and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans's coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans's badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all his faculties. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode. Only several years later, after her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awake in her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead, rather than accept his truth, had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I? And what kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bonnard, priest. Okay, so now we have 3 cards. Well, let's see what we could do with them.
No point. It's locked.
Okay, so we go back up. We use the card. It's gonna ring the bell or something, and hopefully open the tomb. Was there a bird? Okay, let's see. red punch card. Okay, 3 different colors. Oh, it's actually not a bell, it's an organ. No, it is bells. But it's Silent Night. Okay, it's not Christmas. Wrong card. Okay, that's wedding. Yeah, I assume the last one is the funeral melody.
I no longer need these punch cards.
Okay. Well, a good thing we also found the key to open the tomb, right? Because that's what we're gonna do. I know, wrong way. This way. Look like a tomb, looks like a submarine. So, I guess that's the only interesting one because it's empty. Should be empty. The Valadilene Gazette, Tuesday, March 17th, 1938. Mountainfall kills local figure. Mountainfall kills local figure. The Voralberg family was struck by tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Vorarlberg discovered the lifeless body of his son, Hans, at the bottom of a precipice. Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is the theory put forward by the family, as there were no witnesses. Hans had just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago, he suffered a similar serious accident, from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental faculties. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure, as the future of Vorarlberg manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Valadilene Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Vorarlberg and his daughter Anna, who today becomes the sole inheritor of the automaton factory. God, can't read anymore. Okay, I think now we have everything to proceed. Wait, where am I going? Yeah, I'm going back to the factory. Such a pretty town, though. I always liked... Oh, hello. I always liked the atmosphere.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilene is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Voralberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
Good day to you too, sir. Yeah, now we go back to the office. And we pick up the player. Well, for now we're gonna play that wall. What is it called? This thing? A voice cylinder. Yeah, we're gonna play that, and I think it's gonna release the thing from the shelf.
Okay. I, Anna Voralberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful!
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
There we go. We get the thing. Okay, and now I believe we really have everything we need for the departure. Unless Oscar comes up with something else. We're just gonna leave everything running in the factory. without anyone to take care of it. Because we're Kate Walker. We don't care. We only care about our mission, and we took the wrong way again. Okay, I'm coming. Oscar, get the train ready.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marston and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought, and you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Jesus, Dan. Pull yourself together. Just a week. Oh wait, no. I don't want to talk. I want to do this. There we go. And the cylinder goes here. And we are ready to leave. And I'll take my freaking ticket already.
Right, everything is in
it.
order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Well, we just reached one of my absolute favorite locations in this game, and I will show you why, but I think I'm gonna end this first part of the Syberia one here. I'm just gonna make like very long videos to get through the game, and yeah, I'm gonna upload them as soon as I can. But if you like the game, if you like me playing older games as well, then please leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel, because I guess there will be more in the near future. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next video.